going on, Fragrance family? This is Tyler with Simply Fragrances, and today I'm bringing you my full in-depth review over the new Zaharoff Signature Black Rose. Really excited about this one, guys. Got a lot of information to get into, so let's go ahead and get into it. Back, like I said, my name is Tyler. This is my channel, Simply Fragrances, and if this is your first time here, welcome. You are now family. Be sure and hit that red subscribe button. I would really appreciate that. And then while you're at it, guys, do hit the bell notification. That way you do get any and all updates whenever I upload a video. So guys, like I said, I do have the new Zaharoff Signature Black Rose. Super excited for this. So guys, let's go ahead and get into this. All right, guys, so with any review, I always like to start out with the box and bottle presentation. So we'll go ahead and get into that now, guys. So this is the box for the 2 ounce, but also the 4 ounce. They are the same exact box. So really do appreciate that. But guys, look at that box, like just this beautiful, almost pinkish, purplish maroon kind of hue to it, and that beautiful rose on the front, guys. And then you have these beautiful thorns that wrap all the way around. Absolutely brilliant presentation, guys. In my opinion, this is his best box presentation, and then just as proof, guys, for the bigger box, exact same. So absolutely beautiful box presentation. And then, guys, going into the bottles, look at this. This is stunning. Look at that juice, guys. That is actual natural juice. There's no dye, there is no coloring or anything like that done to it. This is just the natural fragrance oils. And look at that, guys. Beautiful rose on the back with those thorns. This is just divine, guys. Absolutely sublime. Well done, George. This is your best presentation, in my opinion. And then you do have this beautiful cap, guys. These are hand painted. It's kind of got this matte black finish to it, and then there's a little bit of like this rosy kind of pinkish sides to it. All these are hand painted. Absolutely crazy, guys. And then it does click into place, and so you can pick it up by the cap. Never really recommend doing that, guys, because you never know, something could happen. So, but guys, we're really excited to bring this one to you. This is the 4 ounce, guys. Absolutely phenomenal bottle presentation. I mean, just look at this piece of art, guys. Have you ever seen a bottle like this? I don't think so. Absolutely gorgeous. Just ridiculous, over the top, guys. These are all hand painted, so this is a metal plated cap, but all these are hand painted, guys. So no 2 plates are going to look the same. So you really have your own unique piece of individual art, and I think that's so awesome. So same cap scheme, guys. Pop it on. It does click into place. Can't pick it up by the cap. Never recommend that. But guys, boom, beautiful distribution, over the top, guys. Just, I mean, one more time, just look at that bottle. Like, oh my gosh, guys, that is just something that you don't get, guys, normally. This is handcrafted art, guys. Absolutely ridiculous in a good way. So guys, let's go ahead and get into the notes. All right, guys, so getting into the notes, I'm going to read them off of the card. I'm going to have it up there for you guys, so follow along if you want. But guys, it's going to be an EDP, that's the Eau de Parfum concentration. Top notes are going to be black pepper, basil, bergamot. In the heart, you do get Turkish rose, black rose, cashmere blend, cedarwood, musk, amber, tonka. And then in the base, you get cypriol, olibanum, oud, labdanum, rock rose, and you get vetiver and musk. So those are going to be the notes that you get, guys. Now, moment of truth, what does this smell like, guys? I just sprayed this in the air, but I am going to give myself a little refresher because it's just such a treat.
So good, guys. Okay.
So upon initial spray, guys, you get hit with the blast of rose, guys. You get that rose, you get that musky, kind of rosy citrus in the opening, and it's absolutely fantastic. So a lot of rose, a lot of musk, and a lot of citrus. At least that's my experience with this fragrance, especially in the air. Now, here's where I will probably be the odd man out, okay?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Now, hear me out. Okay, you're working with all natural fragrance oils, so each person's skin is going to do something a little bit different. We all have a blueprint, so to speak, of what the fragrance could do. For me, this is really interesting. So my wife does not like rose at all. Anything rose, she just does not like. So I was kind of nervous about this one, even though it's going to be a little bit different. I sprayed it on, and my wife was like, "Oh wow, that's actually pretty nice. Is that Zaharoff's new one?" And I was like, "Yeah." She goes, "It doesn't really have a lot of rose off of your skin, guys. This is insane." So off of my skin, I get a lot of musk, I get a lot of citrus. The rose kind of plays second fiddle up until about that 20-25 mark, and then the rose really starts to make its presence known. But for the first 20-25 minutes, I get this beautiful kind of peppery, musky, citrusy with a little bit of a hint of a rose in there. And then after that, that rose really takes over and it really starts to heat up on my skin. And then I get some ambers and some more musk. And I don't like smell vetiver, obviously, but it does kind of have this dry, almost vetiver-y type of vibe to it. And so, guys, in the dry down, it's just this beautiful, dry, smoky, almost incense-like rose off of my skin. And that's pretty much the majority of the life of the fragrance after that. And it's just a dream, guys. Absolutely amazing, phenomenal. So that's my overall experience with the fragrance, guys. Let's go ahead and get into times and seasons. So you might think with a fragrance like rose, it might be better suited for spring, fall, or winter, something where it's not going to be too hot. But guys, honestly, if I'm being 100% honest with this one, the rose is definitely prominent, don't get me wrong, but there is a lot of citrus to it, guys. There's a lot of freshness to it. You do get the smoke and the citrus and, you know, that musky undertone, but it's like a fresh musk, guys. If I'm being honest, this kind of reminds me a lot of if you were to take rosé and you were to take noir and then you would put the kind of musky undertones of Royale X and kind of put them all together. That's kind of what I'm getting off of this, and it's beautiful, guys. So there's some freshness to it. It's not going to be just like this super old lady jammy rose that's only meant for like the dead of winter. No, I think this is gonna be an all year round fragrance. Call me crazy. That's just me. I would love to wear this on like a hot summer night, you know, button down t-shirt, first couple buttons opened up a little bit, you're going out for like a date or just hanging out with the boys, or, you know, who knows what you're doing, but you're just kind of dressed up a little bit. So that's honestly my opinion, guys. And this will make a great, fantastic date night fragrance. It'll be a good office fragrance, just maybe a little bit easy on the trigger. We'll get into that here in a second, but great office fragrance, great dinner fragrance, date night, kind of a clubbing fragrance if you guys are into that. Guys, just really an overall kind of a Swiss Army knife, but a little caveat, I do think it deserves to be dressed up a little bit. You can wear it casual, but it just gives off this presence like, hey, I want to be, you know, in a good time. I want to have some fun. I want to be dressed up a little bit. So that's my times and seasons for it, guys. Let's go ahead and get into longevity and projection. So the overall longevity and projection, guys, this is above average for me. So I get anywhere from 8 to 10 hours, just depending on how many sprays that I do. You don't really need a whole lot with this one. I've been testing it for a little bit, so a little bit late to the party with the review side of stuff, but I wanted to really test it. So you know, on average, guys, I'll do, you know, 4 to 5 sprays, and then I'm getting easily that 8.5 to, you know, 10 hour mark. But I wanted to see what this really could do. So one time, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, I did 7 sprays just to see, you know, it's like, hey, what's this like if you overspray? Is it too strong? Is it too powerful? It was really, really strong. And guys, it was just like, it gave it just like this eternal life, guys. It was on for like 24 hours. It just did not let up, and I could smell it, and it was there. I showered, it was still there. So I don't know if 7 is just a magic number or what it is, guys, but for me, good roundabout number, 4 to 5 sprays. You're going to be good for a full work day, if not more, guys. 8 to 10 hours. Mileage may vary. Now the projection, guys, this is a really loud, strong fragrance off of my skin for the first 25-30 minutes. After that, you get about an arm's length, you know, of, you know, a little scent bubble, and then about that 5-hour mark, I wouldn't say it's a skin scent, but you're sitting a little bit closer to the skin, which is good. You know, maybe on a date or something like that, you don't want to be just this loud, obnoxious, pumping, you know, fragrance into the room kind of guy. But, you know, around that 8 to 9 hour mark, I do notice it really start to fade, and then just depending on whether it's 4 or 5 sprays, you might get that extra hour and get into that 10-hour mark. But that's my overall experience with the fragrance. So what's my overall thoughts and opinions of the Zaharoff Signature Black Rose? Is it worth the hype? Is it worth the money? Guys, obviously, I think this is worth the hype. I think it's worth the money, guys. Zaharoff just puts out world-class fragrances. That's just how it is. And with this one, guys, it is something that I still think if you're not a big rose person, you could try this, and it's different enough that you're gonna like it. I don't see it being super old lady. I don't see it being like this jammy rose that people are like, oh my gosh, this smells like an old lady. I think this is really good. I think this is a good starter rose. If not, maybe a little bit easier one would be the original rosé. But guys, either one of these guys are gonna be doing just fine. I think it's a great fragrance. I think it's good if you want to venture into the world of niche and try something a little bit different than the mainstream stuff, guys. absolutely worth the money in my opinion, and worth the experience, guys. It's just a phenomenal fragrance. So that's my overall thoughts and opinions, guys. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Really do appreciate that, guys. Again, be sure and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Guys, leave a comment down below what you thought of the video. Guys, does this sound interesting to you? Do you like rose fragrances? Do you not? Does this sound like something you'd want to try? Guys, if you have it, what's your experience with it? Is it your favorite? Could it be your favorite? Let me know what you guys think of this stuff, guys. I'm going to catch you in the comment section. I'm also going to catch you in the next video. And remember, if you love it, wear it.